Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more Dark Souls. Today I'm going to be carrying on with the DLC where I left off from before. I think I was at like the third bonfire in the first area, or the second area. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to sort of uncover a little bit more of the lore this episode. I'm going to be fighting both of the bosses as well, because as I said in the previous episode, they are sort of straight after one another. So yeah, we'll deal with that. I've changed my outfit as well. Now I'm wearing the Throne Defender chest piece. Still got the Bone King skirt, and then I've also got Drake Keeper gauntlets and the Hexa hood. And with the Hexa hood, just in case you didn't notice, I get 50 soul spears, crystal soul spears, which is an amazing amount of freaking crystal soul spears, which is pretty good. This is what my attunement looks like at the moment. Unleashed magic obviously costs 3 attunement slots. So basically I've changed up my build a little bit, and I'm using the Southern Ritual Band +2, which gives you +3 attunement slots, which is pretty nice. So yeah, still quite lightweight. I'm 42% even with this Great Shield. If I took away this Great Shield, which weighs 16.5 units, then yeah, I'd be pretty lightweight. But as a Great Shield is definitely very useful for a caster if you're going into a boss fight, at least in my opinion. But anyway, without further ado, let's get stuck into it. So it's the third bonfire, the Sanctum Interior. And hopefully I can uncover a little bit more lore. Hopefully. I don't really know at the moment. We'll have to sort of wait and see. I've got a summon sign already. Okay, we'll summon this dude. See what that's all about. Go down here. Fight some of these dudes. See, these guys definitely aren't very resistant to magic. They've got really cool armor though. And I should be able to find out something about that fairly soon. And they do stun lock as well very nicely, which is a little bit of a breath of fresh air in this DLC, because not too many enemies stun lock, as you may or may not have noticed. Where's this dude? We've got a few summons here. Yo, behind you, dude. Okay, bow at the wall. It's fine. Alright, let's go. But there's a really cool armor set somewhere near here. I can't remember exactly where it is, but it's a really, really nice set. I think it could be over here. Yeah. The Drake Blood set. So, there it is. It looks really, really cool. And the deal is, the Drake Bloods are basically these people who want the dragon's blood, because they think that if they find the dragon blood, they will become like immortal in some sort of way. They'll escape the cycle of the curse. But let's check out the lore really quickly. Armor of the Black Drake Blood Knights, who came from a land long forgotten. The Drake Blood Knights, who worshipped the blood of the dragons, were led by Sir Yorg in a siege of the Eternal Sanctum, but sunk into the Sanctum when the sleeping dragon awoke. The red cloth wrapped around their black armor represents the sacred blood of the dragon. So basically, these dudes, they're the guys who we were just fighting, who were fat rolling. So yeah, that's kind of just what that is. And they're like the enemies of... Where's the way down? You're not helping me much, dude, with your... He's got one of the boss weapons actually, so fair play to him. Where do I need to go? You need to help me. You need to help me, friend. I don't know where I'm going. There's summon signs going off like crazy. If I can get 2 summons for this fight, that would be amazing. So let's see, we've got Cooney. My god, a lot of people want to fight this boss. That's fair enough. Summoning a phantom. Siro Kuromaro. I'm just going to give him a sign of respect. Because he's my bro. He's probably getting a little bit impatient, to be honest. But yeah, we're literally just about to fight the next boss. And this boss is like... I don't know, it's whatever. I'm not really too sure on... Oh, I've been invaded. Where's the invader? Come on, dude, let's keep going. I kind of want to kill the invader. Not gonna lie. You just casted Great Heal, but I think you had full health. So yeah. Yeah, this next boss is definitely interesting, and this next boss does link in with Dark Souls lore. Definitely. But I'm not entirely sure how it links in with the storyline for this DLC. I haven't quite worked that out yet, but as I said, we just got the armor of yeah, Return to the World. Fair enough. So we've got Salmon Shake. Wicked. What's up, Salmon Shake? He's got Science Halberd. It's pretty cool. Right, so I'm going to go pretty much glass cannon with this. You don't do as much damage through casting with these fights, but, you know, it's whatever. The whole idea is not to get hit. But as you can probably see by now, she has an absolute mountain of health. And she does a lot of damage as well. If Salmon Shake gets hit again, he's dead. Oh! Need to be careful of these. Alright, so she basically has this AoE spell, which is like Darkstorm. It's like, it's a super uber version of Darkstorm, which is pretty cool in my opinion. She does Affinity as well. And you might be like, she's kind of like Nishandra. And to be honest, yeah, she is. She is very similar to Nishandra. There's the Affinity. Oh shit, I nearly died. I didn't do too well at dodging that. I think that's because I was low on stamina, but that's whatever. She's summoning something. This is going to be a nice surprise. It's Belstad, but she's dead. Alright, so that was kind of quick, but whatever. So we'll read the lore regarding this boss in a second, but it's, I don't know, I can't really work this out. Please be a human effigy. Alluring skull. Skeletons always drop alluring skulls. But yeah, this is the lore surrounding this soul. As you can see, she's got exactly the same, the emblem or the placeholder. That's the same as Nishandra, so I don't know, let's have a look. Soul of Alana, the Squalid Queen, who rests beside the sleeping dragon of the eternal sanctum. This child of dark accompanies the dragon, slowly amassing souls in anticipation of the coming day of vengeance. I don't know what this vengeance is. Is this vengeance of... I don't really want to say at the moment because more lore will unfold just after I beat this next boss. But is she on the same side as the dragon? Or is she doing the same thing as what Nishandra did? Because basically this whole realm was built by a king. Like, I've got this crown of the Sunken King. And this whole realm was built to worship the dragon, the Slumbering Dragon. And the Sunken King was defeated. No one even remembers who the king was. But the king was defeated by Yorg. And I've got Yorg's spear here. He defeated the king. And then he pierced Sin's body with his spear. I don't know. There's quite a few summons here though. But I'm going to try and solo this one because it is the last fight of the DLC, and it's probably the hardest as well. So we'll get stuck into that. It's going to be trial and error. This boss is hard. It's undeniable. This boss is hard. It's kind of like the Ancient Dragon. He's got similar sort of movesets to the Guardian Dragon as well. He's quite mobile. He does move around a lot. So it might be quite beneficial that I might strip down a little bit of armor, because if I get hit by this guy and I've got Unleashed Magic on anyway, I'm gonna die. So I might just have to play this a little bit careful. But it's going to be trial and error regardless. The question is, how can I strip down armor? I'm kind of light at the moment. I've got steel protection, but at the end of the day, if he hits me, I'm going to die. So 35.5, it's kind of low, so I should be, you know, okay. The only heavy pieces I've got here are really Velstad's armor, who got summoned in that previous fight, ironically, and the Drake Keeper gauntlets. The Bone King skirt is light, and so is the Hexa hood. Obviously the huge fucking shield weighs quite a lot, but I kind of want that. So I don't know. Let's get stuck into it. Obviously, a lot of people want to fight this boss because they've got their summons down, but let's see what we can do. It's trial and error. I haven't completely learnt this moveset, to be honest, but I am somewhat savvy with it. I just want to keep my stamina up at all times if I can. Oh, there we go, there's the swipe, and I'm dead instantly. So I was doing like dick for damage, really. But I just need to not get greedy. I got greedy then. I was casting a little bit too much when I probably shouldn't have been. So I just need to be a bit careful. I need to take this slowly. It might take around 5 minutes. It's not going to be like the other bosses where I just dick them in like a couple of minutes. It's going to be a slow battle. And I think it's going to take around 5 minutes, and I need to not get greedy like I did just then. And I think I need to stay at about medium range as well. So we'll have to have a look at that. There he is, slumbering. Sleepy fuck. Okay, let's see. So he's doing his flying. You want to watch out for that because that will hit hard. So does that. So you're going to do a fireball? Yep. Leaves this toxic everywhere, which is kind of annoying. He's going to fly away. Looks like he's probably going to do a directional fireball. No. Oh my god, I have no idea how I survived that. Yep, I died. That's a really, really hard thing to avoid. It must be said. Alright, so that sucks. Oh, I need to keep at a distance so that he doesn't do those attacks. So keep it a medium range, I think would probably be a good idea. Maybe I shouldn't use Unleash Magic. I don't know. I don't know. Either way. Let's go. I don't really care about my souls too much. At this stage in the game, souls are kind of easy to come by anyway. They're not really a huge issue. Right, let's keep them at me. Oh my goodness, that was completely my fault. I should have rolled. Alright, I just need to stay focused, try and focus on his moveset, and keep this rolling. Use another human effigy. Still a few summon signs down, which is interesting. Right, let's go. It looks like realistically I can probably get a few hits in at the beginning. So he does that, and he might do it again, so just need to be careful with my rolls. Keep to the left of him as well, I think. Directional fireball. What's it going to be? Okay. Sweeping or fireball? Sweeping. Need to keep at this medium range, I think. That was close. What are you gonna do? Headbutt. Okay. Directional fireball. Keep at this medium range. Three is greedy, I think. Yeah, 3 is greedy. So 2. Yeah. Okay, I'm not at a good range here. This is not good range. Right? What is that? Okay, I need to heal or use Unleash Magic again. I'm not sure at the moment. It's toxic everywhere. You don't want to get struck by that toxic. Combo? Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Sweeping or fireball? Fireball. There's toxic over here, so I need to be careful of that, and that's a combo. Jesus Christ. This guy is no joke. Fire. Right, what's it going to be? Sweeping or fireball? fireball. That's a combo, is it? It's flying. Shit. This is scary. It's going to be fire. I'm so close to his head. I don't like that combo. Okay, I've lost him. Fire. Head. It's flying. Oh. It's got some weird combos. Weird combos. Oh shit. I need to use an amber herb. I can't really see where he is. That's not a good thing. Do your fire breath so I can use an amber herb, please. Thank you. Right. I need to be on the left side of him. His toxic's like fucking everywhere. Is that a combo? I don't know. I'm kind of shitting my pants. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, what you can do? Directional fireball and a sweeping combo. Head. Oh, I got it. I did it. No damage. No damage taken. Woo. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Man, I'm feeling kind of pumped. I want to get my souls. I don't think I have any anyway. But I'm going to get toxic. No, I didn't have any anyway. Wow. So yeah. That was kind of fun, I guess. That is a hard boss. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry headphone users as well. There you go. You get the crown of the Sunken King as well. I think over here you get a faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. Not entirely sure what that's all about, but you get York's ring as well. So I'll talk about a little bit of York's lore as well now. I've got a few of these. Ring of Sir York, who sought the blood of a dragon and invaded Shulva. Can deflect spells. So basically, York is part of this like cult who, like the Drake blood cult, and their whole deal is they want to acquire the blood of a dragon so they can become out of the loop of becoming hollow. Kind of similar to how Audio and Vendrick did. But this ring can deflect spells. It's not really worth using, to be honest, in PvP or PvE, because if someone casts fucking spells in PvP, and that's just like an opening to basically either backstab them or, I don't know, straight up kill them. Unless it's Wrath of Gods, but I don't know if you can deflect Wrath of Gods. Who knows? But, okay, so I'll read the second part of this. When Sir York faced Sin, the Slumbering Dragon, he drew blood with the flash of his steel, but Sin responded by spewing forth the poison that had long brewed within him, blanketing the city in a miasmic cloud. So, as you probably noticed then, there was quite a lot of poison, quite a lot of toxic, and basically York stabbed Sin with his spear, and basically, well, that caused poison to spew from Sin's body, and Sin covered the whole city in poison, this whole Shulva place in poison, which is why poison is such a strong theme here. But York, once he did that, he ended up in the Eternal Sanctum. I don't really know what happened to York. Like, that's kind of like the question here. And the thing that puzzles me is, where does Nishandra version 2 fit into this? I don't really understand. Like, okay, so this is the Wrathful Axe, which is the boss item which you can trade for the Squalid Queen's soul. And an armament forged from the soul of Alana, Child of Dark. So she is basically the same thing as what Nishandra is. She's a fragment of Manis. When the abyss dissipated, the things that called it home were fragmented and scattered across the realm. So yeah, she's a fragment of Manis. Eventually these pieces regained form in ways that hinted at humanity's true nature. Huh. But she wants revenge on something. She stands next to the Slumbering Dragon, acquiring souls in hope of vengeance. I don't really know what that means. I don't understand that. I'm sorry. But what does she want vengeance of? Like, what happened to her that meant that she's seeking vengeance? I don't understand that. But let's have a look at this Drake Blood armor. Let's see if there's any different lore in any of the items. They're part of this dragon cult. They're basically like Dragon Bros. They're led by Sir Yor, and Sir Yor basically defeated the Sunken King, and then he drew blood from the dragon, but the dragon was filled with impurities, so thus Yor drew blood, or he impaled the dragon with a spear. The impurities were drawn out from the dragon, which meant that he was pure again. So I don't know if that means that the dragon had been tainted by the Squalid Queen, and maybe that's why she's seeking vengeance, because Sir York drew blood from the dragon and made the dragon become pure again, which might have angered her. Or maybe she seeks vengeance on Sir York because he defeated the Sunken King, and presumably the Sunken King was, you know, married to the Queen, the Squalid Queen. But this is a heavy armor set, and it's got really, really shitty magic resistance, but physical resist is pretty good. So yeah. But either way, I like the Sanctum Knight set. The Sanctum Knight set's really cool. And it goes really well with Drake Keeper stuff as well, so that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I just, this storyline, it puzzles me. I can't quite work it out. I'm at a loss, to be honest. I'm confused. So yeah, for this next part, there is one more boss in this DLC, and we're gonna go and deal with it.